Hi, what's up guys, this is Antari and here I bring you another epic Pokemon battle. This time I decided to face a guy called Tomaric from the StoryBoyFA chat. I have no idea if this guy got YouTube account or not because he just disconnected after we finish our fight, so yeah, I don't give a shit. So anyways, there is two infos which you need to know before we start this battle in order to understand why it was so epic. The first info is about this Dratini because I noticed from the comment section below my previous video that you really like this poke. And I decided to feature a battle in which he can really shine with this unique ability Shed Skin. And Dragonite, which is OU, got pretty useless ability, which is Inner Focus. And honestly guys, how many times you saw Dragonite or Alakazam being hit by Fake Out? It's just, you know, ridiculous. So yeah, that's the first info, and the second is about the ability of Butterfree, because as you can see here, we both lead our teams with Butterfree, and because mine is Scarf, I'll outspeed him. So the ability of Butterfree is Compound Ice. I have no idea if I pronounced it right. So a Compound Ice will increase the accuracy of each move of this poke. So Sleep Powder got 97.5% of chance of hitting, and there's only 2.5% of missing with this attack. So yeah, that's all you need to know right now, just to, you know, understand why this battle was so epic. And let's get started. So at the beginning, as I said, we both lead our teams with Butterfree, which is kind of funny because that's the first battle which I was using this lead. So at the beginning I missed with my Sleep Powder and I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, after that I decided to stay in just to predict his double powder strategy Q coming. After that I wake up and I'm able to pull off a Sleep Powder. So after that I decided that there's a good chance of setting up with my Dratini, so I just take it, switch into it. And yeah, he stays asleep. So after that I go for I guess Dragon Dance, I guess, I don't quite remember. So yeah, but Shed Skin will solve the problem, and now my Dratini isn't asleep and right now, so he goes for U-turn. I have no idea why he U-turned out into his minion, but it was absolutely an epic power play of his because he predicted my Draco Meteor quite well, and because special defense stats of those minions are kind of, you know, high, so it take it relatively well. So after that I wasn't sure, because I don't want actually to be locked into Outrage because it's my second physical move on this set of Dratini. So I just go for Extreme Speed and it fucking barely survives that. He goes for Toxic, which I'm not very upset about because Shed Skin ability will just, you know, cure me from this curse of being poisoned. So after that he brings in his Mewile because he just wants to keep his minion as a fodder. And Extreme Speed won't do much to this thing because those kind of, you know, this is actually his physical wall, I guess. So because right now I'm at -2 special attack, I need to take a switch to Scary Mojo just to take the Iron Head like a fucking pro. And after that I decided to go for Trick because that's my basic standard strategy, and I trap him with using Choice Scarf, and I steal its lefties. So he goes for Toxic, which I'm not very upset about because still my Claydol did its job. And yeah. So after that he decided to take a switch into Butterfree, predicting my Stealth Rocks quite well. I was just, you know, very surprised that he predicts my move so well. So after that he goes for Protect, and there's two theories going on here. First is that he predicts my explosion coming, and the second is that he just wants to, you know, Toxic stall me out. But if he will predict my explosion coming, that will be absolutely epic part play of his. So after that he goes for U-turn and he brings in his minion, which will die because of the rocks, and because there's actually no poke on the field, explosion won't affect my Claydol, which is kind of cool. So yeah, after that he needs to bring in another poke, so he decided to reveal his Xatu, and I just decided just to stay in with my Claydol because I want to see what type of Xatu is this. And I can't see the life of Rico, so it needs to be choice in some way. So I decided to bring in my Lapras, and he decided to take a switch into his Mewile just to get my Lapras intimidated because he probably thought that this is my physically Dragon Dancing Lapras, but no, it's choice pets, so it will do completely huge amount of damage to this Mewile, even though Ice Moves Ice moves are resisted. So after that I decided to bring in Arcanine because I predict his Iron Head coming, and yeah, I got this thing intimidated, but he goes for this Pain Split, which is like, you know, kind of good play part of his because he healed his pokes and stuff. So after that I go for a Will-O-Wisp on his switch into Floatzel, and I have no idea why he goes for that. Probably he was predicting my fire type offensive moves coming, but oh well. So after that I bring in Feraligatr just to set up and possibly sweep the rest of his team. So yeah, because it's actually his physically trained Floatzel, so his waterfall won't do much to my Feraligatr. And even though now he brings in his Mewa, I still go for this Source Dance, and right now I'm at +1, so I go for a super effective Earthquake, and his Mewa isn't you know, at full HP, so it won't take those Earthquakes too well, and it's absolutely one hit KO for me. So after that he decided to bring in his Butterfree, because he probably wants to put me to the sleep or something like that. But I got Aqua Jet, and it's got, you know, priority and stuff So after that he decided to bring in his Floatzel. He goes for a turn, which will do absolutely nothing with this burn, because the burn will cut the amount of damage dealt by the physical attacks. So I go for Earthquake, and there's a third poke taken down by my Feraligatr. And right now he's got only 2 pokes left, and the first is Eevee, so I decided to take a switch because there's no fun in sweeping whole his team with just, you know, 1 poke. So I take a switch to Arcanine, and he goes for a quick attack, which will do some nice damage to my Arcanine, not to mention there was a crit coming. So yeah, right now his Toxic Orb is activated, so he decided to take a switch into his Xatu next turn, as I go for a Morning Sun, because I know that I can take everything this Eevee can do to me. So because this Xatu is actually Choice Spec or Choice Scarf, I have no idea, so I decided to take a switch to Butterfree, because I forgot that Butterfree is half flying, so Psychic isn't resisted. But somehow my Butterfree survives that, so I'm able to pull off a U-turn, and then U-turn out into my Lapras, who will take this Psychic relatively well, even though it's not my special wall, it's just, you know, special sweeper. So he goes for a second Psychic, and right now he ends up getting this special defense drop. If he get this special defense drop previous turn, he'll probably one-hit KO my Lapras. So yeah, I was kind of lucky here. And after that I go for Ice Beam, I got a crit, which completely mattered. So yeah, after that all he has left is his just Eevee. I just stays in because I don't want to switch. So after that I bring in my Dragonite, Dratini, no, sorry, and I go for Extreme Speed. He will outspeed me with his quick attack, but I don't care because the Eevee is kind of, you know, not very powerful. So the poison won't finish this Eevee, so I decided to make a game-changing move and bring in my Arcanine. We'll get this thing eliminated, and he just go for a quick attack, which won't do much, and the poison will probably finish this match. So yeah, that was an absolutely epic match, Tomaric. Comment, like, subscribe, guys. Have a nice day or night, and yeah, see you guys later in my next Pokemon battle. Peace.